Dolls have always occupied a strange space in the human psyche, often seen as innocent playthings yet frequently depicted in horror stories and legends as vessels of malevolent spirits. Here are the top 10 cursed dolls that have terrified generations with their sinister reputations and chilling tales. 1. Annabelle. Annabelle is perhaps the most famous cursed doll in popular culture, thanks in part to the Conjuring film franchise. The real Annabelle is a Raggedy Ann doll housed in the Warren Occult Museum in Monroe, Connecticut. Paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren, who founded the museum, claim the doll is possessed by a malevolent spirit. The doll's dark history began in the 1970s when it terrorized a nursing student and her roommate, moving on its own, leaving sinister notes, and even attempting to strangle a friend. Annabelle's presence has reportedly caused physical harm and near-fatal accidents to those who disrespect her. 2. Robert the Doll. Robert the Doll is a legendary haunted artifact from Key West, Florida. The doll was given to a young boy named Robert Eugene Otto in the early 1900s by a Bahamian servant skilled in voodoo. Eugene's parents would often hear him conversing with Robert in his room, and neighbors claimed to see the doll moving from window to window when no one was home. Robert the Doll is now displayed at the East Martello Museum, where visitors must ask for permission before taking his picture. Those who don't respect Robert's rules are said to suffer from misfortune, illnesses, and accidents. 3. Okiku. Okiku is a Japanese doll with a chilling story dating back to 1918. A young girl named Kakuko received the doll, but she tragically died shortly after. Her family placed the doll in a shrine in her memory, and soon, they noticed that the doll's hair, originally short, began to grow. The family, convinced that their daughter's spirit inhabited the doll, moved it to the Manenji Temple in Hokkaido, where it remains today. The temple priests regularly trim Okiku's hair, which continues to grow inexplicably, reinforcing the belief that the doll is possessed by Kakuko's spirit. 4. The Hands Resist Him. Not exactly a traditional doll but a painting, The Hands Resist Him, by Bill Stoneham has garnered a reputation as one of the most haunted artworks in existence. The painting depicts a young boy standing with a lifelike doll in front of a glass door, behind which disembodied hands press against the glass. Owners of the painting have reported strange phenomena, such as the figures moving or disappearing from the canvas. The painting's eerie aura and the disturbing experiences of its owners have earned it a place among cursed objects. 5. Let Me Out. Let Me Out is a marionette doll believed to be over 200 years old, discovered by Kerry Walton in a deserted house in Wagga Wagga, Australia. Walton, who found the doll under a porch, was struck by its lifelike appearance and the eerie feeling it gave off. The doll, named Let Me Out due to its unsettling effect on people, is said to cause strange occurrences, such as moving objects, changes in temperature, and causing dogs to react aggressively. Walton has reported that people feel sick or uneasy in the doll's presence, attributing these effects to a curse or malevolent spirit. 6. Mandy the Doll. Mandy is an antique porcelain doll housed at the Quesnel Museum in British Columbia, Canada. Donated to the museum in 1991, Mandy's previous owner claimed the doll would cry at night and that food would disappear from the refrigerator. Since her arrival at the museum, staff and visitors have experienced unexplained phenomena, such as footsteps, disembodied voices, and objects moving on their own. Mandy's mischievous behavior and the unsettling feeling she gives off have made her one of the most infamous cursed dolls in North America. 7. Pupa. Pupa is an Italian doll from the 1920s, made in the likeness of its owner and filled with her hair. Pupa's owner believed the doll had a life of its own, claiming it would move and interact with her. After the owner's death, Pupa was placed in a glass case, where it began to exhibit strange behavior. The doll reportedly changes positions, knocks on the glass, and even moves objects within the case. Family members and visitors to the home where Pupa resides have reported eerie feelings and strange occurrences linked to the doll. 8. Pulau Ubin Barbie. Pulau Ubin Barbie is a Barbie doll enshrined in a temple on Pulau Ubin Island, Singapore. The story began with a German girl who died tragically on the island. Years later, a fisherman dreamt of the girl instructing him to find her body and give her a Barbie doll. The fisherman complied, and the doll was placed in a temple. The shrine has since become a place of worship, with visitors leaving offerings and seeking blessings. Many believe the doll is possessed by the spirit of the German girl, bringing good fortune to those who honor her and misfortune to those who disrespect her. 9. Joliet. Joliet is a haunted doll that has been passed down through generations in a family cursed to lose every male child after only 3 days. The doll was given to a woman named Anna by a jealous friend, and the curse began when her son died at 3 days old. Since then, each generation has suffered the same fate, and the doll is believed to contain the spirits of the deceased infants. Family members have reported hearing the cries and laughter of babies coming from the doll, reinforcing the belief that Joliet holds their restless souls. 10. Peggy the Doll. Peggy the Doll, currently housed by paranormal investigator Jane Harris, has a reputation for causing severe reactions in those who view her. The doll, believed to be possessed by a malicious spirit, has been linked to headaches, chest pains, and even heart attacks. Harris has documented hundreds of cases where people have experienced extreme discomfort and bad luck after encountering Peggy. Some have reported nightmares and visions of the doll, while others have experienced unexplained illnesses. Peggy's malevolent influence has made her one of the most feared cursed dolls in the paranormal community. Conclusion. These 10 cursed dolls each carry a unique and terrifying legacy, with stories of malevolent spirits, tragic deaths, and inexplicable phenomena. Whether one believes in curses or not, the tales surrounding these dolls are undeniably chilling, serving as a reminder of the darker side of human imagination and the potential for inanimate objects to harbor sinister forces. Their histories continue to captivate and terrify, making them enduring figures in the world of the paranormal.